He said it more nice, like that's obviously like a jab, like, bro, you look kind of funky with that mole on your face.
Yeah, when you find out when you love, gotta make sure that you love them right. Yeah, when you find out when you love, gotta make sure that you love them right. Yeah, when you find out when you love. I got a girl that compliments my fly, and when it goes down, I know she gon' ride. I finally got somebody I can call mine. My one time for the one time. Yeah, when you find out when you love, gotta make sure that you love them right.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Driplin, your favorite teacher on YouTube, and today I got a special video for you. No Mrs. Strick. It's gonna be an interesting video. It's a very personal video, but you know, you guys are my family, the Strick fam, so I thought why not, you know, share this kind of journey with you guys. What I'm gonna talk about today, even if I wasn't on YouTube, I'll probably record this experience and somehow keep memory of it. Before I even get into the video, to write in the comments, what do you think is different about the whole setup besides Mrs. Strick not being here? Is there anything else you guys can notice? All right, this is kind of on my teacher vibe. Like, all right, would anybody like to participate? Let me know in the comments down below. So here's the answer. And if you guessed it right in the comments, good for you. Mr. Driplin has lost a lonely member of his personal identity. I don't know if you guys could tell, but you know, I got a little scar here. I got my mole recently removed about a couple weeks ago, which for some people might not be that big of a deal. You're probably like, oh wow, why is this guy even talking about removing a mole? But for me, it's a big deal. Literally, it's been a part of me my entire life. So yeah, it's gone. I don't know what you guys think. Right now it has a scar. Supposedly it takes like 3 months or so for the swelling to go down. So we'll see in some time. But yeah, it is gone. And this is crazy. Like even just seeing myself on my camera right now, it's crazy to see that it's missing. You know, especially with the mask on, I feel like people can tell like, oh, that's Mark right there. He has, you know, you can see my mole. But now I could probably go to stores unnoticed. Not saying I get noticed anyways. So this video I'm going to talk about kind of what happened, why it took so long for me to get it removed, all that kind of stuff in this story. So make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. We are on the road to 1,500 subscribers and we only need like 300 more to get there. So hopefully you guys can support the channel. But let's go ahead and get into it. The story basically starts, you know, 2020, we've been home a lot. You know, I'm very scared of the dentist, so I've been kind of pushing it off, but now that I have so much time, it's easier to kind of schedule around my work schedule and things like that. I've been trying to kind of take care of some of the dental work. So when I went, I guess the lady that did the deep cleaning on my teeth, she used to have a mole before. So when she was walking me out after my appointment, she was asking me about my mole. Mind you guys, Mrs. Strick, she literally tells me this all the time. Like,
hey, babe, like your mole, it looks like it's getting bigger, like, I don't know if you can tell, like, it's getting bigger, it's like popping off your face. So she, you know, she always tells me, but when you hear something from someone that you talk to every day, you know, like even when she gives me a compliment, it doesn't feel the same as like someone else that you don't really talk to. So, you know, this complete stranger, she's like, oh, have you ever got your mole checked out? You know, you got some discoloration there. You know, it's kind of like popping out of your face. So I'm just like, dang, I might need to take this seriously. So right, and yeah, she was telling me how she had to get her mole removed. And you know, if you guys don't know, some moles can be a sign that you might have some kind of skin cancer or something like that. So, you know, I'm thinking of that in the back of my mind. So I'm like, okay, now the wheels start turning and Mr. Strickland's on a mission to figure this stuff out. I come home, I tell the wife, and she's like, oh, I've been telling you. So I finally take action and I reached out to my, primary care doctor. I went to go see him. I basically was only with him for like 5 minutes. He asked me a few questions like, does it irritate me? The mole doesn't really irritate, but I did tell the doctor, like, I have noticed that it's gotten bigger and I never used to notice little dots, like the different color in the mole. So he's like, okay, let me take a picture. He sent it to someone and they scheduled me with a head and neck specialist. Besides the cosmetic reasons, you know, the doctor told me over the phone that the only way to really get a 100% answer if the mole is benign or if it could be anything worse is to take a sample or remove it. So in my mind, I'm like, well, I don't want to just like get cut open for them to take a little piece of the mole. Like if they're gonna cut it open, we might as well just do the whole thing, take it out. I kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I get to get 100% clarity that my mole is nothing wrong with it.
and I get it removed. After that, I schedule my appointment. It's after the holidays. I think my appointment was on the 2nd, like January 2nd. So New Year's Eve, I'm kind of starting to think about it. Like I'm telling you guys, this is a big deal for me. Since I was little, it's been a self-conscious thing for me, but you know, as I gotten older, I don't even realize that I have it until like it gets brought up, or you know, sometimes I'll take a picture of myself and I'll be like, ooh, like it's really like just taking center stage of that picture, but I've kind of gotten used to it. So it was kind of stressful situation thinking about removing it. I wouldn't say I'm attached to, but I'm just used to, and it's like on my face, so it's something I see every single day. You know, there's a clip here of me kind of talking about it the day before.
Just thought I would pick up the camera real quick and record this. Today's the last night that I'm gonna go to sleep with this guy here, my mole. I'm a little nervous. I've never had, like, I guess it's called a surgery, even though it's a 20-minute procedure, but we'll see how it goes. It's just crazy. Like, it's something so small of a procedure, but I just want to cherish this last night with my mole. So long to my friend here.
Right, so then me and Mr. Strick, we drive to the doctor's appointment. I'm nervous all day. I even get dressed up. I don't know why. I just want to feel good when it happens. He's basically telling me that benefits of taking it out probably outweighs like just leaving it in. You know, first and foremost, we get a 100% answer if the mole's cancerous or not. Also, you know, you get to remove, you know, obviously like an imperfection on your face. And he told me all the side effects that could happen with doing the procedure, but he was also like, you know, to be honest, the after effects of having a scar is probably gonna look better than your mole, how your mole looks, in my opinion. He said it more nice, like that's obviously like a jab, like, bro, you look kind of funky with that mole on your face. But he just made me feel good about it. So I was like, all right, let's do it. So we do the procedure. It was really quick. My appointment was at 3. I left the hospital like outside the doors by like 3:29. I remember looking at the time, but he gave me the shot to like numb my eyebrow. The first shot kind of hurt, I'm not gonna lie. After that, I couldn't really feel anything. They just put something over my face and they kind of got to work. The doctor was really cool. He was asking me about teaching and all that stuff. But I heard like some zapping noise. I feel like when you get the root of the mole, you kind of like zap it from wherever it's planted into my skin. Also, like when they were putting the stitches in, I can kind of feel my face tugging from side to side, but it wasn't too bad. Like I said, 20 minutes after I got out, I didn't feel any pain. Later on when I got home, I started feeling kind of like a soreness there, but nothing too crazy.
All right, so I just took off the little band-aid. This is 3 days. 3 days. And I took off the band-aid, so now you can see the scar. Right now, it pretty much looks like I still have a mole, but now just converted into a straight line. But underneath, you can see that it's gone. It's crazy.
So I had the stitches on for a week, and then, you know, I finally got it off. So that was basically my whole journey of removing a mole. I know I'm literally creating a whole video just about this mole, but it's literally a part of me. If you've seen some of our previous videos, we joke around about it. You know, it's like just something that's been part of me forever. You know, I even joke around and say my DJ name is DJ Chocolate Chip, because you know, I do like chocolate chip cookies, but also like the mole. So honestly say I'm glad that it's over with. I did get a phone call last Friday that said the mole was benign, nothing cancerous. So on that note, it's also a good feeling to know that there's nothing, you know, anything crazy going on with my body. It's been a little awkward because I don't know how you like bring it up to people that you got a mole removed. Like, hey, do you notice anything on my face? I don't know how you bring that up. My mole is gonna be like a conversation for a lot of discussions the first time I see people, especially since we've been in lockdown. There hasn't been as much interaction with people, but I'm like assuming when I go back to work, I'm gonna have to explain. My old students are probably gonna be asking like, oh, what happened, Mr. Strickland? So hopefully this video answers that question for a lot of the people as well, so it won't be as awkward when I bump into some people.
All right, Super Bowl Sunday, about to pick up my mom. I haven't even like told my mom that I got my mole taken off, and obviously that's a big deal. She's the one that gave birth to me with mole on my face, so we're gonna see what she thinks. Right now it still looks like I have a mole because it has the black, like whatever it's called stitching. So we'll see. She's probably not gonna react to anything special, but who knows. Surprise! You didn't even notice? But just this get it done on Tuesday. It's gone. That's crazy. I forgot to tell you.
So the biggest thing was just medically making sure I'm all good, and being able to remove it at the same time was also good. And it was continuing to grow, so I don't know how more of an impact on my face it was gonna have. So I'm glad for it to go. But it was sad to see, you know. Cue the mole montage. Harry? Prince Harry. Actually, I don't know. But look at this castle here. Don't zoom in on my mole. Babe. Babe, zoom out.
The fact that you already knew what I
Keep
was
me in focus. Stop tuning out.
Alright, what's up, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube? It's Mr. Strix.
AKA Mr. Chocolate Chip.
Yeah, I just want to share my journey with you guys and let you guys see a little insight on what's going on the Strix side. Mr. Driplin checking out. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for kicking it with the Strix, and you know, make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. We got some more videos right on the way. But anyways, thanks for kicking it with the Strix. Class is dismissed. Yeah.